Hey, everybody. Back at Dutchess. I was actually second in line, even though it was before 6 a.m., but we're here. Dunkin Donuts, though, look at this. They have a line around the building. One, two, three, four, five, six, about 10 cars around the building for that Dunkin Donuts. Yeah. Crappy coffee. This is a lot better food and coffee. I think they open at 6 because the lights inside Dunkin aren't even on yet, so they're probably waiting for them to turn the lights on. Unbelievable. People wait for literally half hour to get a cup of coffee out of that place. I won't do it. Let's see. Who do we got here? I'm just waiting for my food to come. Who do we got? We got Vintage. Hello. Good morning. Vintage is here. Leonardo. Oh, Leonardo's here. Hello. Jamie's here. Hello. Yeah, we're back for a little breakfast. John Parks. Hello. Gonna be a hot day today. It's already, let's see, it's already 64, which is 18 Celsius. It's going up to another 90-degree day, so it's going to be a hot and muggy day. Another hot and muggy day. Hey, Morton, how you doing? Yep. So those that were on the chat yesterday, both chats actually, we had the morning chat here, and then we had the chat where I subbed in for Mick and Conquer. That was actually fun. We had a great time. Hopefully, Mick got some long-needed rest and had a good night of work. And hopefully Conquer's doing well. So we'll see who shows up. McLean is here. Hi, Al. Leonardo. Pate, I just watched your video on Mandingo doing the taillights. Just got done with that. So good morning. Hope everybody is well. Stanley. Hello, Stanley. How are you? How's everything in Piqua, Ohio? Excuse me. They're dragging a little bit this morning. Usually you get your breakfast like that. But you know what it is? All the help just walked in like a minute ago. They're all late. They're all supposed to be here at 6. They walked in about 5 after 6. I don't know. What are you doing? On the way to NYC. Oh, cool. On a Sunday. Oh, interesting. Good luck with that. Going to be a hot, muggy day. I think it's a little cooler in Long Island, though, than here. But it got really hot yesterday. Yeah, Leonardo wants to know what color is our diesel fuel. So he's asking everybody all around the world what color your diesel fuel is. It's red around here, right? Jason, I think ours is all dyed red, right? I think so. Pretty sure. But anyway. Uh, yeah, hot and muggy. You can tell. You walk outside, it feels like the atmosphere is just dragging you, all the moisture. And you can see it's a little foggy, but not as foggy as yesterday. Yesterday was really foggy. Today, because of all the heat yesterday, a lot of it burned off. Let's see what happens. Oh, two colors. Oh, I'm losing my signal. Two colors. Well, is it two colors, one for home fuel oil and one for truck fuel oil, or one for commercial residential? What do you think? What's the difference? What is the difference? Because I don't know too much about diesel. And there's somebody in back of me. Huh. Looks they're going to be busy today. Oh, I feel guilty just idling here, wasting fuel. But what do you do? What do you got here? Yellow clear for on the road. Oh, let me get my glasses. Leonardo, if you check that out, you'll be able to see. We got, what does it say? Yellow clear for on the road, red is off road, cannot be used on trucks who drive on the street. Let's see. If you get caught, you get fined heavily. Yeah, I know friends of mine were using home heating oil in their on-road trucks because the price difference was crazy a while back. So, interesting. Yeah, okay, just like you said, one for the road, one for off-road. Yeah, I guess farmers shouldn't be charged that much because they're using tons of it for work. Well, everyone uses it for work, I guess. 18-wheelers, everybody. So, Leonardo got pinched. That's what it is. Okay. That explains it. That explains it. We're just waiting for the breakfast to come out. We'll see what happens. There we go. Thanks being dipped. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, they would have to get what, like a white dipstick and somehow check it and see. That's weird. Unless they disconnect one of your fuel supplies and pour it into something. I figured it might be the smell, a different smell or something. Maybe they put an additive in. Be easier to check smell. But anywho, come on, guys. Where's my breakfast? So I hope everyone's having a good day. We had a great stream yesterday, though, with Mick and Conquer getting some much-needed rest. We had a decent 2.5-hour stream. We actually had a lot of fun. Flashlight or dip it, yeah. Taylor's here. Hello, Taylor. Good morning. Hope all is well. Let's see. Diesel's the same color. Oh, thank you. You too. All right, let's get going here. I can smell the bacon. I usually don't get bacon, but I'm getting it today. Let's pull into our spot. Oh, somebody in the basement. Let's see who it is. Let me park first. Make sure I'm safe. Man, is it muggy out. It is definitely muggy. Come on. There we go. All right. So, truck is off. Let me get my stand. Hold on to whoever's in the basement. I'll be there in a second. All right, let's get the stand up here. The guy I was talking about the other day, if you guys didn't hear it, I went over there to fix his mower deck, and he wasn't there. He was out running. I guess he's a runner. Didn't come back for a while, so just waiting. Let's see who's in the basement. There we got Morton.
Hey, morning, Ken.
What's going on?
Can you hear me?
Oh, yeah.
Okay. I got my earbuds in, so my Bluetooth earbuds. I did not expect it to work, so I just want to say sorry about last night.
Why? Oh, yeah. Would you lose power or something? You said.
Yeah, my phone went dead.
That happens.
So I just saw you popping up on the live, and I just want to just say a little quick. I'm sorry for leaving that fast. And
no worries.
Yeah. But
it's always something, so no worries.
Yeah, but it would just be nice to say a regular goodbye to people. So when you leave, yeah. So
Okay.
I'm out for a little drive with my 3 daughters, and we're gonna head home. Yeah. They are a little shy and a little.
Hello from the U.S.
Yeah. So that's okay.
Now, do all of you speak English like as well as you? Or?
No.
Okay.
No.
So they don't understand what I'm saying, or what?
No, not at all. And that's only me that can hear you.
Oh, okay. And the thing. Okay. Yep.
Yeah.
Interesting. Or do they want to learn English, or are they going to learn it in school?
Yeah, they're going to learn it in school. They got both English and German.
Oh, wow. Okay. What is the second language there, Mark? What do they use?
Our second language.
Yep. Well, like in the U.S., the popular language, of course, is English, but then Spanish is probably the most popular second language here. What's the popular second language there?
That's going to be English.
Okay.
Yeah. and then when you are higher up in the classes in the school, you're gonna learn German. So.
Oh wow. Why is that?
You
Why
can-
the German? Who speaks the German there? Why is that necessary?
Nobody does it, but it's before you're gonna educate you. You're gonna learn some. You're gonna learn some. You can choose. When I went to school in 10th class, you could choose. In ninth, you could choose. You gotta have German, and in 10th class, you could choose German, or you can choose not to have it.
Oh, okay.
And you could choose to have French when I went to school. But in some schools you can choose German, French, or Spanish, I think.
Huh.
Yeah, Spanish or Italian. Yeah, it's English, German, French, and then Spanish or Italian. In that scale. So, yeah, that's okay, because we use a lot of English when auto mechanics, they're gonna learn. They if they don't got any English education, they got to have some extra hours, or even they can't be a mechanic. Yeah, so because a lot of it is in English, even if it's a German car, it's in English.
Yeah.
So.
Okay. Randy, the question you asked, if you turn the light on first and then do the StreamYard, that might work. But I think you have to turn the light on first. What's the weather like over there? It looks pretty nice.
By us, it's 18 degrees. It's
okay.
I mean,
same here.
My shore, and it's hot over here. So
is it? Yeah. Yeah, it's gonna be very humid here. Very, very humid. But then it's gonna cool off. It's gonna go down 20 degrees.
Yeah. By the night we had 5 to 8 degrees. So.
Wow.
I remember yesterday you talked about the heat in your house, Ken.
Mm-hmm.
We have a stove, but not a regular stove. For pellets, you know.
Mm-hmm.
Like the small tubular pellets. Yeah.
Yeah, a lot of places use those here, but those are going up in price too.
Yeah. Here too, some of them cost by 3,000 kroner. So.
Now you buy them by the pallet.
By the pallet, by 960 kilos.
Wow.
Yeah, it used to cost 1,800 kroner. So.
Wow.
It's completely insane. But I got a friend. He got 2 pallets for me to 1,800 kroner. So.
Wow.
And but by the way, you were saying that about the heat.
Yep.
About a month ago, I turned off the heat in the house because it's not necessary. So it only makes heat for the water we use when we bath and so on. Mm-hmm. So.
Hey, Klaus.
Hi, Klaus.
Hey, guys.
Taylor's asking about the Red Fan video. That's our friend Randy Torboli. He has a heating and cooling business. He does AC, and he uses a non-powered fan to check the current of airflow. So you'll see that. Oh, there you go. There's Randy's explanation. What's up, Klaus?
Well, I've had an interesting morning. You guys know what this is?
Hold on.
Yeah, I know. I know.
It's a fire extinguisher in a can.
Ah. Yeah. Uh-oh.
It's almost empty.
What happened?
Why?
I got the. I'm working on this flathead. Where are we? There we are. 12 horse.
Oh yeah.
And it had a bad carb, and it flooded everything. So I kind of wanted to clear the combustion chamber, and I thought I had the ignition wire off to the side, and then I had a rag in front of the plug hole.
So a little bit of an arc, huh?
A little bit. Yeah. So guys, if you're working in your shop and you're dealing with gasoline and sparks, get one of these.
Oh yeah.
Because without it, you're screwed.
Now is that a powder one, or now you have powder all over the place?
No, it's a foamy, watery, soapy water type of thing. It's
That's good.
pretty efficient. So no, and it
Klaus, you
was quick.
gotta,
Sorry.
yeah,
No, I said you have
got
to
a nice,
you have to be quick
yeah, you got a nice video about it, Klaus.
about what?
Yeah, about remember having an extinguisher
Oh,
in
yeah,
your shop.
yeah,
Yeah,
But yeah, it's not until you really need it that you kind of like having it.
Oh yeah.
yeah,
Well, they say better to have it and not need it than need it and not have it.
I
yeah.
mean, yeah,
I
I
got a
just
2 kilo one.
yeah, I removed, I think, all but one of my powder extinguishers and replaced it with CO2.
Hmm.
And I have a couple of these foamy things because if you if you use a powder extinguisher in here, all tools, all electronics, all everything will suffer badly,
Mm.
and the cleanup will take a week.
Oh, the powder is
Uh,
deadly. Yeah.
yeah.
Huh?
So I have CO2, and then I have that foamy thing, and the foamy thing is good on flammable liquids as well.
Yeah.
So
Oh, coolant! You're drinking coolant.
no, just water.
Windshield washer fluid. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. Summer
Okay,
edition with
I'm
lemon.
I'm gonna take off again. I just want to say thank you
Yeah,
for
no
being
problem.
in yesterday, and it was a very nice evening.
Yeah. It
Yeah,
was
it
fun
was very
stream. Had a
fun.
good time. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Have a good day, Morton. Take care.
Yeah. See you, Morton.
Yes. Hi.
Take care. Hey, Mark Wiley. Hello.
Yeah. So yeah, action morning.
Now, was that first thing or what?
No, I just finished cleaning. I had the carb, testing from yesterday,
Mhm.
and I did pressure test it at 5 psi instead of 10, and now it's perfect.
Wow.
Because I was considering getting a new needle since it didn't pass 10 psi, but
Mhm.
5 psi, no problem, and it stood with gas on it all night and not a drop. So.
Cool.
So and then I just wanted I didn't want to start it in here because you have all that stuff in the muffler
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
that kind of spews out. So I just wanted to rotate it once or twice to clear the combustion chamber. Man,
Crazy.
yeah. But
That's the mower that keeps on giving, Klaus.
it is. But you know what? I love those old 12, 13, 14 horse flatheads. They are
Oh,
just
yeah.
yeah, they're really nice. I replaced the contaminated oil, put in new oil, and I'm
Mhm.
just gonna run it and then change it again. Make sure that all the gasoline is out.
Mm. Yeah. Talk about that. I got a lot of excuse me, comments about the mower I did yesterday for that single mom or whatever. The story
Mm.
goes, there's a guy at work, and I do some work for him, and he's got a single mom who's down on her luck that lives next to him, and he puts this mower in the back of my truck, and he goes, "Can you fix it?" He goes, I said, "I can fix anything," and he goes, "Look," he goes, "I'll give you up to $50." He goes, "But can you get it?" And I'm looking at it like, uh-oh. Usually people don't throw numbers at me like that, especially for like push mowers. And I said, "What's wrong with it?" He goes, "Everything." I said, "Oh, here we go." So but I take it out, and like I said, the control cable was all mangled, so I used one of those cables in Z-bends. I
Yep.
did that, and I just happened to have a cable casing available that I wasn't using, so I did that. And then no air filter at all. The inside of the air filter looked like grease and grime. I was like, oh boy. I figured this way it's gonna be a smoke show. No oil in it, barely. Well, some, but it was like black. Did that. The blade was just destroyed as far as sharp. And the belt for the self-propelled had jumped off the pulley. But what was weird, this pulley adapter had a set screw holding it on as well as just being pushed on the crankshaft. I hadn't seen that before.
So it's a 2-piece.
No, one-piece pulley, but it had a set screw almost toward the top to go into where the key is, I guess, or whatever. But it had a million miles of fishing line and everything else wrapped around it. So that took a few minutes to cut off. And I said, let me just pull the adapter off. It was rusted on. It wasn't coming off. So I said, all right. But luckily, the cover for the belt, 2 3/8 head screws, I was able to pull those down and work the belt back on. So, it's one of those front-wheel drive where it's always spinning the gearbox, and you just pull it to engage. So, but it wasn't bad. It took me maybe a half hour, 45 minutes to get everything going. And the biggest thing was blowing it off because it was full of stuff. I don't know what this lady or where she lives, but like hay and all kinds of stuff just jammed in there. And we got it cleaned up and working. So I said to the guy, because he's saying, oh, yeah, she really needs it. So I said, I'm all done. You want to come pick it up? Bring it to work on Monday, he said. I'm like, ugh. So we'll have to keep it for
I have, when it's in season, like it's in season now, right? There is no mercy. They can yell that they need it by yesterday and all that. It's not happening. It's going to be done at my pace because otherwise I'm going to get stressed.
Well, yesterday I got home from the job where the guy never showed up. I was exhausted. It was hot, and I had to get ready for the stream. So I'm looking at my watch. I'm like, oh, I got about an hour. Maybe I can get it done. Because somebody actually asked me in the chat, when did you do that? Because they said you had a morning stream, you had work to do, you had an evening stream. I was like, no, I did it. When you have the streams to do, you got to time your work so that you finish in time. It's a pain. Leonardo Morton is in Sweden, Leonardo.
Morton is in Denmark.
Or Denmark, I'm sorry. Sweden is the other guy, Anders, right?
Anders, yes.
Anders, okay, I'm sorry. Yep, okay, we got it.
That's fine. No, but most of the people that come here, they've been here before, and I always try to tell people, get it done in the fall. Once you're done mowing your lawn, bring it over, and they never do. Yeah. So in spring, I decide the pace, and I tell people, you know what, I'm going to call you as soon as it's done. There can be a little bit of an issue with parts, but as soon as it's done, I'll call you. You can call me if you get a little antsy, but it's not going to make a difference. It'll be done as fast because I want them out as fast as possible.
Oh yeah.
So I can get a new one in. I'm not hanging on to them for the heck of it.
Well, yours is all based on your inside space, right? What you can keep sheltered.
Yeah. So I can store 3 tractors and a couple of mowers, and that's about it.
So is this Husqvarna winning the most time in the shop or what?
Well, yes, but I think it's because they sell the most tractors here. So that was it was all orange yesterday. There were three Husqvarnas in here, and 99 there. The one that got a little toasty today, and I got one of the small front-mounted riders and the large bagger ones Friday. So the bagger one has gone, and hopefully I'll be done with this old one here, the toasty one, on Monday or Tuesday, depending on when I can get belts.
Now, how far is the actual Swedish border from you?
It's pretty far because we are on a peninsula.
Oh. Okay.
And Denmark is a peninsula and 2 islands, basically.
Oh, all right.
Peninsula is connected to Germany, and if you want to go to Sweden, you have to drive all the way over to Copenhagen. There's a bridge over to Sweden, or you have to sail from where I live. It will probably be faster to sail there, depending on where in Sweden you're going. Sweden is fairly big, and it's a long country.
So only one road connecting you, huh?
One bridge,
okay.
And then ferries. Yeah.
Oh, all right. Yeah, I was watching a video yesterday on just idiots driving. Guy on a ferry. The ferry was about. The guy thought the ferry was just about up to the dock, so he gets in his car, goes in. Boom.
Yeah.
It was literally 20 feet away. He couldn't see it.
No, it's you gotta wait for the guy to give you the wave.
Oh yeah. But I mean, I don't know what the hell the guy did. He went in the water. Either he was dead or something because he's.
Yeah, that's pretty dangerous.
Oh yeah. But around here, we have a ferry that goes to like where Pates live in Long Island. But just a truck like mine, if I wanted to take my truck to the Long Island ferry, it's 100 both ways. Total is about $130. It's a lot of money.
It's expensive for big vehicles. It's like if I pull a trailer, they're going to charge me.
Oh, trailer! You get charged by the axle here.
Yeah. It's but we have Denmark has a lot of really small islands, and the majority of them, if they are inhabited, there's usually a ferry going to them.
Oh, you have uninhabited islands, like for animals and stuff?
Yeah, or just not worth living on. Yeah.
Huh. Interesting.
So, and yeah, a lot of them are nature preserves type of thing, I guess.
Now, Klaus, were you born and raised there where you are?
Yes, sir.
All right.
I was born and raised 20 minutes by car from where I live. So.
Oh, okay. Yeah, it's weird how, here, half the people either stay in their birthplace their whole life or like within 2 or 3 miles, or they're 10,000 miles away,
Yeah, but it's the same here. I mean, I'd like to think I've tried both. I mean, I've been living in, close to Los Angeles for 3 years. That was my stint with a big city. I've been living in a flat in town. That was my stint with that, and now it's a smaller community, about 3,000 people, I guess. Largest city is about 20, 25 minutes away. So hi, Simone.
Yeah.
So and I feel I mean, out here it's not countryside, but it's not big city either. So I kind of
Let me
like
ask
it.
you though, but your California stint, would you do it again?
No. But that's because once you get settled, you get a mortgage and you get obligations and you get all that stuff.
Sure.
You can't run from that, can you?
No, and you can't afford it either.
No, and I mean, in all fairness, I mean, Southern California is an extremely nice place, but Jesus, you have to make a lot of money to live there. Yeah, I mean, yeah. So no, I had my stint. I still have good friends over there, both American and Danes that are living there permanently. So whenever I'm stateside, I'm usually in California. So
Now, was that your Shell days or what?
no, I was working for the Danish consulate
Oh,
as they call them locally hired. That means that you do have a diplomatic thing, but it's only when you're at work. When you're off work, you're just a visitor.
What's Leonardo saying? If you turn on the key, you can start. Yeah, okay. I don't know if he's talking about your fire thing or what.
Yeah, thank you, Leonardo. That's a little late now. I know. I thought I had it covered. I had the ignition wire off to the side. I had it is called a plier. What do you call it? The locking plier. On it on the side, channel locked. Yeah, and I thought I had it on the side, and I had a rag in front of the plug hole, and I was just holding the rag and turning the key, and it just went.
Yeah, that happened to me with a snowblower. I mean, I was cranking the engine. I go to hit the primer, and the vapor shot out, and boom.
Yeah.
So,
I mean, we sometimes forget that gasoline is designed for one thing only, and that's to burn, and it does it really well. So yeah, but that was my Sunday morning. So yep.
So, Simone, what'd you get done yesterday, hon?
Well, I got, apart from starting and filming the mower, finally got the concrete out the back of the garden, and I broke a slab on my steps.
Yeah, you were saying you were gonna have your brother help you or something.
I messaged him and he said it could be fixed, but because it's it's a lip on an edge, it might not stay there.
Ah.
So my thinking is like put something underneath it and then cement the edge back in.
Well, we usually take like tap screws for concrete, stick those in to help act like rebar on the corner, and then
I don't know.
It'll hold it.
I don't know if it's thick enough or strong enough to hold even with that actually. I might just call my housing association because it's their property and I rent from them.
Okay.
If I've broken something, I can phone them up and say, look, I've broken this, can you fix it? And if they charge me, they charge me.
Yeah, usually, they may say, oh, it's your fault, that kind of thing.
Yeah. It's like if a window gets broken or something like that, I've got to pay for that.
Yep. Hey, done.
Yeah. It's like I've heard about people getting a brand new property, and it's a housing association. And if they're like lively with these things and they break a door, they've got to pay to repair it.
Wow.
No. But no, today I'm going to try and get TC down to the house from the garage, and I need to replace the water pump.
Ah. That looks like fun.
Yeah, the bearings in the old one is in here, and water is basically coming through here and pouring out of the engine.
How many screws is that? Just 4? How many hold it on?
3.
Oh, wow. Because usually Fords have a million screws, you know?
Yeah, that one's threaded there, but the other ones aren't. So they go straight through into the engine block.
Huh, interesting.
It sits that way on the engine. So that's the water
Radiator.
coming back out. Yep. And that one is coming in, I believe.
For the heater hose, yeah. The little one should be the heater hose, no?
Yeah, you're correct. That's the heater hose, and that's going back into the radiator.
Yeah, yep. Huh.
But is that a brand new part, Simone?
Yeah, brand new. Yeah. Yeah, not too expensive either, actually.
It's probably rebuilt, no? Rebuilt?
No, this is brand spanking new.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. It's shown a bit of shelf life there, though, because it's quite scored in here, but that doesn't matter. That's not important.
That's like one of those parts you watch the video of the guy in Bangladesh doing that in a concrete garage, you know?
Yeah, that's correct. And no shoes on.
No shoes, yeah, or sandals, yeah. I saw they were making tennis balls the other day, and it said on the side, tennis balls great for cricket. And I was like, oh, okay. I didn't know they used tennis balls for cricket.
Slab.
What's that?
What's Mick saying?
Turn it around. It's a corner though, Mick. She knocked the corner off.
Oh, it's the corner to the edge. Hang on, I've got a photo. I'm always breaking stuff. I slipped with this big piece of concrete. It was like 30 kilos at least, and it's me trying to move that thing around.
Holy cow.
Whoa.
Oh, excuse me. Yeah, Simone is hooked on classes, but Taylor, she'll have to put the link out, because if you try and hit hooked on classics, you'll have 78,000 music channels.
Yeah, it's not a great image, but that's the damage.
Oh, okay. Oh, yeah, just the corner you can see. Yeah.
Yeah. So they may have to replace the entire slab.
Yeah. Huh.
And was that just from walking on it?
No, she dropped it.
No, I dropped a big slab of concrete.
Oh, okay.
She was manhandling it.
I was. I've been doing lots of gardening recently. That's at the side of my shed, and that was full of slate.
Ooh.
It was full of slate and weeds and all sorts.
Now, do you do vegetables too, or just flowers?
No, not at the moment. I'm thinking about growing potatoes. A friend of mine planted that for me.
Oh wow!
I have a rockery at the house.
Have a look at these, Simone.
Hold on. Oh wow, that's nice. Hold on, Klaus. Let me get you going here.
Yeah.
It fills up with flowers during the summer. It looks amazing. Oh wow!
See, now we're gonna get jealous. Look at the raised bed.
What are you growing there?
These are potatoes.
I need to grow those because I want to be a little bit self-sufficient in this day and age.
And they taste so good when they're new, don't they? And this is onions and carrots.
Oh, good.
I know Brucey Pender. He does a lot of potatoes too.
Yeah, and this is strawberry. With garlic.
I'll set up my link. Sorry, Klaus.
No, that's fine.
Now, how deep do those raised beds go, Klaus? Just down to the ground, or?
Yeah, 60 centimeters high. Yeah.
Wow.
I need to get a box for raised beds.
What is the wood though, Klaus? Is it cedar, or what do you have for the wood?
It's the posts are oak, fresh oak. The siding are, what the devil is that called? Like Douglas fir type of.
You don't have any problems with it rotting or anything?
Oh yeah. They last for about 6 to 8 years. Then I need to build a new one.
Yeah, because they sell those here made out of cedar, but I bet you that size in cedar would be about $2,000.
Yeah, and
lasts forever, but
these here will cost in the area of about $200 each, and then I have to build them myself.
I would say the price of wood lately is ridiculous.
Yeah, I'm not even. This one will last a little longer. This is my flower bed. This is steel,
nice.
8 mil steel.
Oh,
Wow.
Mick, it's
Yeah.
fully cemented in. I can't.
Well, it's just a frame, and then I piled dirt in it and planted flowers. Bee-friendly
Pretty.
flowers, they
Oh
say.
yeah. You got a butterfly bush?
Yep, it's right over here. Actually, I have two.
There you
I
go.
have one up here too. It's I don't know if you can see it from there.
Yeah, mine for some reason rotted out at the very bottom and just folded over. I don't know what happened to it.
They do that. I mean, take a look at this one.
Yeah, it's weird.
There's something going on there. But
Yeah, I don't know if it was beetles or what, but I mean, I knocked into it one day and it just went boom, it fell over, and the whole the whole inside was eaten out.
yeah, they do that. I mean, this one here, it's I don't have the heart to get rid of it because it was it was a little seed sapling I got from my mom about 10 years ago, and I don't know where she got it, but I just planted it and poof, up it went. So yeah,
Cool.
that's
Let's see.
but it's a nice day here today. It's about 17, 18 degrees.
19 Celsius here today.
Nice.
Yeah, about the same here. 18.
Nice, quite nice.
Yeah. But it's not muggy at all. It's not humid.
Trying to find a picture of my garden, and I'm going to show you my next door neighbour's garden. Hang on.
I'll show you our killer plant.
Killer plant as far as what? What, rhubarb? Ooh, what the hell is that?
Oh, I love rhubarb.
No, is that what is that? The stuff you rub on your hands? What's it called?
No, it's not. It's actually the one you make tequila from.
Oh, agave. What do they call it?
Agave.
Agave.
Yep.
Yeah, that's right. Yep.
The problem is, it can't be here in the winter because it'll die. So we transport it every fall and every spring up to the local nursery where they store it for us in their heated greenhouse.
Oh wow.
But man, you need about every PPE you can find. You need to move that thing because it stings and it scratches and it's heavy and it's yeah.
I see them on the commercials knocking off the leaves to get to the bulb to make the tequila.
Yep.
Mark Wiley's asking if you line your boxes with plastic for the raised beds.
I do, Mark. Yes, I do. Mm-hmm. Otherwise, you can't keep those watered. That's yeah.
Let's see.
Okay, found a picture of my garden. This was taken last year, so ignore the length of the grass and the motorbikes at the bottom.
Wow.
So that's my side. A little bit past that post to that side. And the next door neighbour is a builder. And he will start a job, but he won't finish it.
Sounds familiar.
That's annoying.
Yeah, really annoying. And his garden is a dump, honestly. He built this like 25 years ago and still hasn't finished it yet.
Now you share it openly then with your neighbor?
Well, I put some bean canes down between and some planks of wood, and I'm going to get some fencing and I'm going to put it up. I'm fully entitled.
I mean, we either have here we usually have fences or hedges.
Yeah. So, well, I've got. When I moved in, there's no fence at all.
Yeah, you guys over in the UK are big on bordering.
Yeah. Well, it's my garden. I want my garden to be mine. I don't want it covered in brambles.
Yeah.
And machine equipment that is not mine. So I removed the concrete block was in that hole.
Oh, okay.
Wow.
And it was double layered. It was about 8 inches thick. So I managed to get a lot out. Some of the grass I've taken from that side is from the front garden just to try and fill the hole up.
Hey, Luke.
And a friend of mine planted that little thing there, and it's going to get quite big apparently.
Nice.
I still forget what plants are called, so I have no idea.
I can't remember that either.
I always forget.
It's the green thing or the yellow thing or the.
Yeah. Question: if anybody knows about cars on the channel, I took this this is a bleed nipple. I took it out of the top of the axle, and I'm thinking shouldn't there be a little valve in there?
No, that's a vent though, right? Isn't that the axle vent?
I thought that was for where you put the oil in.
Oh, what is it? Just a oh wait, on the back of the cover?
No, it's actually on the top of the axle. So you've got where the pig head looks at you, and it's all straight, and it's bolted into the drive shaft. It screws in the top.
Yeah.
So I don't know.
Yeah, because that's a Ford. What size axle is that? 8-inch or what size? Do you know?
I don't know. It's an axle. I haven't got a clue. I just turned it over because I was working on it, and like loads of oil started pouring out. And I'm thinking that shouldn't happen, should it?
Oh,
enjoy your game, Al.
I didn't know Al McLean was so posh. He's going to play golf.
But he's Scottish. They all play golf. I think
they
get golf clubs. True. You know.
I was gonna say that's part of your birthright over there.
Yeah, I get.
Have a good game, Al.
That was the angle, and the oil was pouring out.
Huh.
Wow. Interesting. Yeah.
Okay, guys, I'm gonna take off. I gotta go back to work.
Okay.
You guys have a great Sunday, and thanks for having these Sunday mornings, Ken. They are highly enjoyable.
All right, Klaus.
Take care, guys.
Enjoy the day. Later.
Thank you.
Let's see. Yeah, 20-foot fences. I would too.
Oh yeah, definitely.
My neighbor put up we have trees that separate our homes, but my neighbor put up about 30 bushes, and it just looks terrible. He put double row arborvitae between our houses, but only halfway on the yard. It looks terrible. Oh. I said to him, I said, "Why'd you do that?" "Oh, our bedroom's right here." "Yeah, but your bedroom borders our family room / deck, which we're never, hardly ever on. And it's like, we're not staring in your bedroom, but our houses are so close. We're literally 15, 20 feet away from each other."
Wow.
So, but I said to him, I said, if you want privacy, shut your windows,
Well, yeah, there we go. Yeah.
I mean, you walk outside on a summer night and you hear, I mean, come on, guys. Yeah.
Oh, no. I was hearing that the other day, actually. I woke up and it was like the next door neighbors, Yeah. Yeah. I didn't want to hear that first thing in the morning.
It's funny. I had a neighbor years ago, and when I was living in an apartment with my friends, and one of the guys, I don't know what it was. I think it was his bed, but like, ear, you hear this ring. So one day I had some 3-in-1 oil, and I put it next to his door. And I never told him I did it or anything. And he said, "Oh, somebody put some oil there." I go, "Why's that?" "I don't know." Yeah, I know.
That's
he'd be walking by anytime I said, they must get a lot of exercise because that bed was going to town.
Yeah.
But I figured he'd have 30 kids by now, but no.
Well, my next door neighbors who live downstairs, because I live in a house where you've got 4 flats, 2 at the top, 2 at the bottom, and I can hear them downstairs next door. So, like, one day you'll hear them, they'll be beating the heck out of each other, and the next day they'll be doing something different. Yeah, or vice versa,
What do they used to call it? The horizontal bop.
Yeah, beast with 2 backs. No, my garden, I need to get some fencing done, so I might go and have a look for some today. But where the patios meet, I don't know what to do there, because I'd have to drill into my patio and bolt it down somehow, and I don't know about stuff like that. I don't know.
Uh-oh. I gotta check my charger. Something's happening with my phone. I think I'm losing power. Hold on. Give me 1 second, guys.
Okay.
It's charging. Okay. My screen went like a little dark, and I was wondering what the heck was going on. Nobody asked me about breakfast today. Breakfast today was scrambled eggs, bacon, and a couple of pancakes. They call it the Big D breakfast. Yeah, especially around here we got a fence. We got a fence company around here, and everything tripled. All the price of lumber tripled.
Oh wow!
Yep.
I thought my neighbor would come back then, but he hasn't. I think he's still in Turkey having his teeth done still.
Turkey?
Yeah, went all the way to Turkey to get every single tooth replaced.
Well, because of the price?
Yeah, apparently so.
Yeah.
And his teeth, they were like little tiny teeth with massive gum spaces.
Ooh.
No idea why. But I can't remember how much he said it was going to cost him, but it's not cheap.
Well, my mother had that done with most of her teeth with the implants, and it was $78,000. But then they screwed up. And they didn't take. The post didn't take, so they refunded her money and took them out. Now she's back to dentures.
Yeah, Luke. I'm not too sure how I should go about it, because what I was thinking of was buying some stakes, measuring it out, put the stakes in the ground, and you can get rolls of bamboo. And I was going to, tie it and roll it down the garden and just put that there until prices go back down again. But I don't know. I've no idea about garden stuff and fences and building. I haven't got a clue on that kind of thing. Give me something to work on mechanically and I'm quite happy.
Hey, all I know is everything went up price-wise. Doesn't matter what.
Yeah, doesn't matter what it is now.
Mm.
Yeah, screening. Yeah.
Yep.
If I put stakes in the ground, then wire tie it. The wind isn't going to get it then. I want to get it done before he comes back, because when he comes back, he's going to be in a foul mood. He sees it and he's like, well, he put his sheds, one of his sheds, sideways before I moved in. Obviously, it's been there for decades, but it's like he should have thought of that back then. His garden's never going to stay the way it was.
So sideways opening up on yours?
Yeah, so basically he's going to have 3 foot to get things out of his shed.
Oh, okay.
And the shed is like 8 feet long. So it's like, yeah, wow. Good luck. I'm entitled to put a fence up whether he likes it or not.
And pretty much, Casey, pretty much.
Yeah. Somebody said to me a while ago, because I let him use my washing line. Shouldn't have done that, really. But I took it down because every time I wanted to use it, he beat me to it.
Really?
So I took it down, and somebody said to me, "You're using microaggression." So, no, I'm not.
Yeah, they have a thing here where you have to, if you have the clothesline already on your property, it's okay, but you can't put a new one up. Only if you're grandfathered in. It's weird. Well, a lot of people use the old ones, the square ones on a pole.
Yeah.
Where they just spin around. Yeah.
Although I don't know why, but ever since I was a child, I call them a whirligig.
Yeah, that's what they look like, though.
Yeah. But the guy downstairs, he took the hook off the building because you've got a hook on the building. It's like those hooks you tie around a boat to pull it in.
Yeah.
I forget what it's called. There's probably a name for it. But he took his off of his house, and then when they reclad the building, he didn't put anything back. So he's got a post in his garden, but he can't put his washing up. So that's his fault.
Yeah, with me, I had a tree that fell down, and the tree out in the woods, that was where the rope pulley was. So when that tree fell down, I had nowhere to attach it. So.
Oh, no way. Can you not?
But my wife, we grew up with clotheslines. That's what we used. The only time we used a dryer was in the winter.
Yeah. But I tend to. I've got a clothes horse for the house. For winter.
Yeah, it's weird. 2-3 weeks ago, it was freezing cold out. Now it's like 80 degrees. Nuts.
Yeah, it's really warm out today.
Yeah.
It's got light clouds outside. But yeah, when I go up to the car in a bit, and I take a 2-litre bottle of water with me because it's going to leak all the way down to the house.
I was at that guy's house yesterday working on that mower deck, and all of my tools, I was looking through. I do not have a 15 millimeter spanner. I looked through all my wrenches. I got everything but, and I was like, really? and that's what you
I've
need
got
to
a few.
adjust the mower decks.
I've got
When
a few.
you
I'll send one. I'll send you one.
when it's funny though, you buy them, and I looked at like some of the kits online. It was like 13, 14, 16, 17, 19. It was like
That's
18's never included, 15. It's sort of like the elusive 10 millimeter, you know, crazy.
Yeah, just ignore it, Luke. Just forget it's there.
Hot tub. Uh-oh. Well, it's like me with the central air yesterday. I turned it on, and it's like I could just see my meter going. Wing.
I've never used a hot tub. I remember
Well,
going.
the hot tub is just body soup. So just imagine all the people in there. And my wife, when I moved into an apartment years ago before we got married, we had a hot tub, big one, 8 people, and she refused to go in it. And I always wondered why. Well, I figured it out when we drained it and we saw what was on the bottom. Oh
Right.
my God. Oh.
I remember when back in the 90s, I used to go swimming with my ex, and they had a jacuzzi.
Mm-hmm.
And you'd get in the jacuzzi and all the bubbles and everything.
Oh, yeah.
And then you think the amount of people that have been in that in one day. And it's like, yeah, I'm not going in there again.
Yep. I mean, we used to pour a gallon of bleach in it every day. Just and because it needed it, you know, and it just still, you know, I said to my friends, ours was probably 400 gallon. And, you know, just to fill it up with water cost a lot of money too. And we used to drain it like once a month, but man, when you saw what came out of there.
Yeah. Did you ever use chlorine?
Yeah, well, that's what it was, chlorine bleach. But we had it was cheaper to buy it liquid, like the stuff you use for your clothes.
Yes.
And pour that in than to buy tablets and all that stuff.
Okay.
You know, because when they sell it as like a hot tub or spa chlorine, it's like 10 times the money.
Oh God, it's expensive. I used
you
to
buy
work
a gallon of bleach for $1, you know, at the dollar store, and just throw it in. It's the same thing. It's chlorine bleach.
I used to work in the water treatment industry, and we used to use stuff that was chlorine. It was 300 parts per million.
Wow, that'll burn you.
Make your skin go white.
Sure.
And we put 300 milliliters in a 100-gallon tank.
Wow.
And that's strong. And then
just the fumes will turn your hair blonde, right?
The fumes, it would basically destroy your sense of smell.
Yep. Well, it's like anyone you know that works in the plating industry, because of all the acids.
Yeah.
Nobody has any sinus cavities left.
Yeah. And the stuff we used to neutralize it after we pulled it through all the pipe work.
Yep.
Was called thiosulfate, and it's a crystal. And putting it into water that's got chlorine in it is fine. If you mix chlorine, 300 parts per million, with neat thiosulfate, you get mustard gas.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, it's lethal. Absolutely lethal.
Wow.
We had to be trained to use it, and just not be stupid with it. But we had another one, which was it was another chemical, but I can't remember what it was called. But you had to wear a hazmat suit to use it.
Wow. We have that at our place. We have we have a plating department. We do copper plating and stuff like that on gears.
Yeah.
And they're all suited up all day long. I don't know how they can do that all day, especially when it's 100 degrees.
Well, Michael, who I used to work with, we went to a hospital, and there was water tanks underneath the hospital, and you could fit a 2-story house in the water tank and still have room.
Wow.
It was massive. And he used to go in there with his suit on and a backpack and a pump thing on the side of it and a sprayer. And he'd be in this thing and he'd be spraying around all this massive tank.
Wow.
And I couldn't go in there with him. And we had a gas sensor as well to see what the levels were like. And I basically, if anything happened to him, because I had a light on him all the time, I do not go in there. You go and get help, you know. But no, he was all right every single time. He was fine.
So what are your plans for today?
To sort out the water pump, I think, today, and do some more wire wheeling on the axle.
How far away is TC from where you're living?
5-minute walk.
Okay.
It's not far at all, really.
What do you rent a garage for it, or?
Yes, I think it's like, is it £10 a week?
Oh,
Yes, £10 a week.
Yeah, rents around here. I know people that pay up to $700-800 a month for a garage. Yeah, it's just you can't find them. Yeah.
No, that's the thing. I mean, at the moment we've got some for rent here. I saw a sign the other week when I drove up there, and there was a new blue sign, garages for rent. So, yeah, I know a lot of people don't know they're there because they're so hidden away.
Mm.
I mean,
is it just garages for rent? That's the whole building, or?
It's like a row of garages. You've got like two that face each other, then you've got another two, and then one row on its own.
So was it built purposely for renting, or?
Yeah, it's just a bank of garages. Yeah, purely.
Oh, okay. Yep.
Are you giving up your garages? I hope that the rent is equal, or if not similar, Luke.
Yeah, his new space looks nice.
Have you put a video up on that yet, Luke?
He showed it the other day on the stream. He showed a picture of it.
I'll have to check that out.
Yeah. Yeah, it's really nice.
That's good. That's good. I've got to sort out some paperwork for the car. I got a folder. Since I bought the car, I had no paperwork with the car when I first got it, and I've built up all of this. Tons of it.
Oh, he's got a video up on it. Okay.
Oh, good. I'll have a look.
I think the last video had it. Yeah.
Yeah, I have so many subscriptions now. It's difficult to keep up with everyone.
Well, it depends on which ones you hit with the black bell versus the regular bell, you know?
I hit lots of them with the bell, and I still don't get notifications.
But the black bell will give you like the email, where the other bell, you have to hit your notification to see it.
But I'll get notifications on the phone, but I won't get them on the laptop. It's very weird.
Yeah, a lot of people didn't get anything about the live yesterday with me. I was surprised.
Yeah. Hang on, it's got a notification on Facebook. What's that? It's okay. Paul Gale. He's the chap who helps me with the car.
Oh yeah, definitely. Luke.
Facelift parts. Oh, that's the bits he offered me. Yeah.
Oh man.
I got an alternator bracket not so long ago off Paul. The alternator bracket itself on the Pinto engine is really hard to come by and quite expensive.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah.
What is it? Stamped steel or welded, or what is it?
I think it's cast alloy.
Oh, okay.
I think. But they're really hard to come by. I don't understand why.
Yeah.
Maybe when the cars were like quite popular, when they were being crushed at that point, you know, because even modern cars get crushed. They crush everything. They wouldn't recycle back in the day.
No, I mean around here, back then the parts weren't as valuable as they are today.
Yeah. So the whole thing would get crushed.
Yeah. But even today, though, with the price of metal, they're crushing everything.
Oh yeah.
But it's funny. You look at cars today; it's so damn expensive to repair them that they junk them. I mean, even if it's, say, the front end of the car, the fenders, the hood, whatever, but that could be 2/3 of the value of the car, so they scrap it.
Yeah. I mean, when I had a Beetle a few years back, and somebody pulled out of a junction, hit the rear quarter, and my car did more damage to hers. But the insurance company looked at it and said, "We can't repair that. The paint's too expensive." And they just said, "It's a write-off." And I said, "Tell you what, then, I'll go and get the car MOT'd, and we'll see if it's a write-off." So my brother took it to his MOT station because he's a mechanic. They put it straight through the MOT. Said, "Yeah, there's nothing wrong with it. It's just a scratch." Yet they wrote it off, and I said, all right, I'll buy it back off you, because that's what the insurance company try to do. They give you a ton of money.
Yeah.
And They give you a choice of whether you want to buy it back or not. So that's exactly what I did. And yeah, just kept it on the road. It's a bit convoluted, really. I think they just try and make money out of everything.
Oh yeah. But you're talking about paintwork and stuff. A friend of mine had a Lexus, and it had this pearl white, but it had the pearl in it.
Yeah.
Just to paint a fender, a right front fender, was $2,800 just for one fender, because the paint was so expensive, but they had to paint it 3 times to get the match so it wouldn't look like an oddball in the sun. Because when you're in the sun, the pearl color, it would be like you painted a car that's black, a white fender, you know?
Yeah.
That's what it would look like. So the dealer said, you know, we got to shoot this thing 2-3 times. It's almost $1,000 every time we shoot it. And they got it right. It came out beautiful because you had the computer paint matching. But the problem is, once a car is out in the sun for a few years, it fades a little. So brand new paint doesn't look like 3-year-old sun faded paint.
Exactly.
So they had to try it, didn't work. They had a little extra this, extra that. It was a pain in the butt, but they did it.
It's like some of the pearlescent paint we had over here. I mean, my car, my Rover, my paint is starting to break down. The lacquer is cracking, and it's all going spider crazing. And I'm not too sure what to do about it. I can't afford a respray.
Yeah, and do they even make lacquer anymore? I mean, I don't think anyone even uses lacquer anymore.
I use lacquer on some parts. I can still buy a can of lacquer.
Okay.
Well, I don't know about modern cars, though. I don't know how they paint cars nowadays.
Well, now it's urethane, polyurethane, and it's like a single stage or dual stage. You know, like base coat, clear coat.
Interesting.
Yeah, it's polyurethane. They do a base coat of color, which is basically a flat color, and then you do a nice glossy clear over it. That's what gives you your shine and your texture and your depth. You know.
Okay.
Yeah, base coat, clear coat, they call it. But older cars was just nitrocellulose lacquer. You know, either the straight paint or paint with a clear, and that was it. But it scratched easy, it cracked easy. You know, urethane at least is a little flexible because now you got plastic cars and plastic parts. And
Luke, I don't think anyone's going to crowdfund my Rover. Honestly, I really don't. It needs a lot of attention. The bodywork is terrible.
Actually, I was at one auto plant years ago. They actually dipped the cars to paint them, and I was like, "What?" You figure they get all kinds of runs, but no, the way that it worked, and it actually worked.
I think back in the day, I think I've seen videos of like Mark III Cortinas in the factory, and it's going through a big paint bath and coming out.
Well, I know they had the dip for the rust preventive, for the primers and the rust preventive and all that, but I actually saw some finish coats going on through dipping, and I said, yeah, but wouldn't you get all kinds of runs? But I don't know. I don't know. It seemed to work.
Oh no, I'm not painting TC. No, that's not happening.
No, TC, it's a survivor.
Yeah. Hopefully next week, I'm getting the axle fitted with VW Coco because I'm running out of time soon. The car show next month is on the 12th, so I've got to get the axle in by then. Hey, John.
See you later, Casey. Have a good one.
Bye, Casey.
Yeah, it's so humid right now. My glasses are fogging up. Wow. You could feel it. The air is like thick. Let's see.
Oh, dear. Yeah, I need to go and get this. I need to do this shortly. I need to make sure there's space outside so I can park. I'm still finding it quite awkward to try and park on my street with no power steering. Yeah, it's interesting trying to park a car on a hill.
That'll build up the forearms. Yeah.
It will. Yeah. Had to back in the day.
Yep. My first car, my 55 Chevy, no power brakes, no power steering. That was fun. That car weighed about 3,000 pounds.
Wow. Oh, saying about no power steering actually reminded me. Pete C's got a new video out, but it's on Patreon at the moment. Should be out the weekend. I would have thought. It's on the new car, Papa. But I won't
What
say
color
anything.
is it? What color?
It's like a copper bronze.
Ooh, nice.
Yeah, it's a nice color, but it does need a respray.
Mm-hmm.
I won't give anyone any.
Yeah, he hasn't been on that much lately. I haven't seen him that much.
No, he hasn't, and he explains in the video, but he doesn't say too much. But no more, not saying anything else.
Mm-hmm. Have you talked to Chris at all lately?
I messaged him the other day. I've seen a couple of his videos that he put up recently. They were good. Mm-hmm. And he said he's hoping to get to Cortina Day as well, as is Tom Mitchell. He's taking his blue Cortina. Mm-hmm.
Wait, what's left of Tom Mitchell's? Because every time I see his videos, he keeps peeling parts off of it, and they come off in clumps.
I don't know. I have no idea what's happened to the Cortina. Yeah. I don't know.
Is this the thing that's happening July 12th? Is that what you were talking about?
Yeah, I'm going up on the 11th, and the event is on the 12th. Yes, of next month. I will be doing a video. Patreon. I currently have 6 patrons at the moment. Yeah, it seems to be all right. I'm just posting a video on there before it goes on my channel. So you know.
Where is that event? How far away?
It is in Monmouth, in Wales. Mm-hmm. So let's find out how far away it is.
It's funny how the names of the cities over there. We have a Monmouth here in New Jersey. It's just funny how we take all the names from over there.
I think it's a town, Monmouth here in Wales. Sorry, to Monmouth. 2.5 hours.
Oh, that's not bad.
No, it's 152.7 miles.
So they're expecting no traffic.
I hope so. That's why I'm going up on the Saturday instead of the Sunday. And then I can sleep in the car overnight. So that's the plan.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, the back fold down and just lay.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, plenty of room in the back. Yeah. I've had a few donations recently, so I'm using some of that money for fuel and to get into the event.
Cool. Let's see. Hey, Boats.
Hey, Boats.
What's going on? You there? We can see you. Yeah. Can't hear you. Oh, there you go. Okay.
The air conditioning in the camper is so loud, man. I gotta do something about it. Morning, John. Simone.
Hi.
But it feels like Florida here, Boats. It's like
man, it's
all humidity.
It's wet. It's just wet outside.
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah. Yeah. It's time to evacuate.
Yeah, it's not nice when you're camping.
I know, especially. Oh my goodness, Ken, you won't believe the stuff I've been finding out about my name and my ancestry.
Well, you showed us that. What year was he?
I know. There was a Rotenburg that had a cigar factory that admits the Nazis. Yeah, my last name is Jewish.
No.
We'll say Polish,
L'chaim. Yeah.
Like Polish, like I don't know, it's like German, Russian, Jewish with a splash of Swedish, I guess.
Crazy,
but pretty crazy, and my name, it's spelled different, but it's the same, but it's on Schindler's List. There's 3 people on Schindler's List, named Rotenburg.
Oh wow.
Yeah. And also there was a few at Auschwitz.
Oh, blimey.
Yeah, I want to visit. I want to visit Auschwitz. And it's amazing. I survived the worst Navy gun accident at peacetime ever.
Oh,
wow. I faced opposition my whole life. With different things. I faced death. Many times. And it's like stuff is starting to make sense to me. And all these people that wrote this book about the cigar factory and their grandfather and how they spoke so kindly of them on this podcast I watch. Hello Rutenberg and all these other Rotenborg. That's how it's like really pronounced, but there's many different spellings, but it's the same thing. Polish, Austrian, German, Russian. Yeah, Binos was there with Capone Sunday, Bloody Sunday, 1905.
Oh, yeah.
Morning.
Hey, Mark Wiley was asking why people think everything because they don't want to spend any money. Mark, people think that
every job's quick. Yeah, every electrical job was quick. Ken, when I go look at when I was an apprentice, I'd go look at an electrical job to do like some side work. Like, oh, this is a quick job. Like it's a whole rewire because I can't touch anything until this has been fixed. You know, I'm not touching anything unless you want all this done, because I'm not be the last person like, oh, he was the last person here, you know.
Did I hear Boat say he wants to go to Auschwitz?
Yes.
Did you say he wanted to go to Auschwitz?
Yeah.
Yeah, I've been there.
Yeah, the concentration camp. Yeah.
Yeah, I've been there.
Yeah, I was saying my name, my family name has ties to Auschwitz. Yeah, and I want to visit there. I felt, and when I was in Kiel, Germany, it was almost like I felt at home there.
Yeah.
And I saw the names in the phone book. I'm going to change my name to the way it's supposed to be spelled before I publish. I'm going to write my book, you know, about my time in the Iowa and my accounts of the mishap. And there's still misconceptions about the Iowa mishap, you know. And
where was the boat situated when it happened?
The ship?
Yeah.
400 miles off the coast of Puerto Rico. We had just visited Rosie Roads, Puerto Rico, and I remember seeing the SEAL team there loading up their special little James Bond bubble on the side of the submarine with all their little underwater toys and stuff. And then we were out, you know, 1 minute we're drinking San Miguel's or whatever it is in San Juan or whatever, and then, you know, and then the rest is history, you know. And it's like I was supposed to be in the turret that day, but I said something to the khaki, and, you know, just a young, you know, sailor, like my GQ station is a 5-inch mount. We're not firing today. You know, I'm gonna kick back today, you know. And he just said, carry on. You know, but
I'm looking now, Boats, and it's showing the explosion.
No, that's a regular shoot. I've been on board.
Okay.
Nothing came out. I felt the implosion into the ship.
Wow.
In my body.
It says H-029-4 USS Iowa turret explosion. Huh.
Oh, it was really a bunch of Scheißen, you know. I mean, just everything, you know. And that gave me a bad taste. I didn't talk about the Navy for probably like 10 years, man. After that, I couldn't talk about it.
Yeah, they're saying it killed 47 people.
Yeah, those are my shipmates. I knew those guys: Walter Scott Blakey, Brian Gendron, Moses.
What year was this?
April 1989.
Yeah. Wow. Crazy.
I would advise her, if you go to Auschwitz.
See?
Oh yeah, USS Iowa.
Yeah. Look at my brothers on my back.
Oh wow.
Oh yeah.
They take up my whole back.
That's a cool shirt.
Well, I pulled a lot of their bodies out of the powder mag that day. That's why I wear this shirt.
Yeah, good.
Okay.
It's a nice tribute.
But I don't have to go back. My resolve, my healing came from my resolve is I grieved and I don't have to go back. The video plays in my mind about going back in the turret and getting more guys out, you know, because I was the most able guy to pull people out, as you probably, yeah. But I felt like I was chosen to be there that day.
Yeah. Wow. Well,
Be right back.
Everyone thanks you for your service.
I know. I'm boring you, Jeff. Please thank my 47 brothers, man. They lived. Let me tell you, they live, and you'll get to hear their stories in my book, man. When I put my book out.
Yeah, definitely. Can't wait.
And I'm gonna visit every grave of my shipmates on this spiritual healing journey I'm going on. And then I'm gonna go to Germany and go to Auschwitz.
Are those guys all in Arlington, or are they all over?
No, some are Arlington, some are like my buddy Scott. He's up in Eaton Rapids. You know, I want to go visit him again. I haven't been up there in a couple of years, and then my buddy Brian.
Take the Airstream and sit down and have a beer at the gravestone. You know.
Oh yeah, I did the last time I was there. Oh yeah, I probably will. I'll probably set my awning up.
Yep.
Maybe I'll kick the speaker on and kick on some Grateful Dead with them.
If you get to see Auschwitz while you're there, I'd go and see the salt mines as well in Poland. The salt mines are
the salt mines.
Yeah, the salt
mines.
That
sounds fascinating.
Yeah, they're so deep down. You go right down so deep.
Do you know there was salt mines under Detroit, Michigan?
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Wow. I can believe how low.
And there's an unfinished tunnel to Canada.
Wow.
Oh wow.
Yep.
They even had in the salt mines, they'd carved like a chapel type thing there with all.
You were in there?
It was amazing down there, yeah.
Wow, I tell you, the most amazing thing I saw in Hamburg was this church where everything was like hand carved inside, and there was this pulpit that was like way up. And I was raised Catholic, or I went to a Catholic school, but I was raised Lutheran. I went through catechism Lutheran, you know, so German, you know.
Yeah.
But
definitely interested if you get.
But this whole Jewish thing, I don't know anything about. You know, my best friend in high school was Roy Epstein. You know, but it was almost like I felt like I was at home with them. You know, and I don't know. It's like I don't know. Like, does it make you Jewish if your ancestry is Jewish, but you're not practicing Jewish or Judaism?
You got to break out the Manischewitz, you know.
Oh, okay. Adam Sandler songs.
There you go.
Well,
Adam Sandler albums.
I studied the Second World War a lot, and I.
How did that go? That's the only song he cracked me up that he sang. Was it the Hanukkah song?
Yeah. I've got 2 of his albums. They're really funny. I might have 3 actually.
But his movies, I can't watch them over again. They're like one time.
Yeah.
But the googly eye guy is pretty funny.
Oh, where'd Smoke go?
She went to I don't know. The cat's still there.
Your speaker's a bit crackly. Your mic.
Yeah, you're crackly, but you got
it's these. They're mainly for noise canceling headphones. I'm gonna take them on.
Worse. They're interfering.
Yeah, now it's all
there,
static.
Yeah.
Is it better now?
It's you still got a background of static in your lower volume.
Yeah, slightly.
Oh, I can't. I think I need to work on the settings.
What are you up to today, Ken?
With this heat, I don't want to work on anything, but I'm going to have to. That one guy with the mower deck cable that went out on a 12-mile bike ride yesterday when I was at his house, I'm gonna have to go over there today. He didn't. He knew I was pissed, so he didn't email me back. That's old Adam Sandler, though, right?
That is old.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh yeah.
I got this. I think I had this imported from the States. It's got Moida, The Lonesome Kicker, Bad Boyfriend, Picking Daisies, Corduroy Blues, Listening to the Radio, Sweet Beatrice, Dancing and Pantsing.
This makes me think of Water Boy.
Hang on, I can't read that one. Hang on. Look at that. It's just hilarious.
Oh yeah.
Hang on. Where some of the writing I can't read on the back. It's just.
Isn't he dating Jennifer Aniston now or something?
Really? Wow.
I think so.
Wow.
Yeah.
Oh, Zittley Van Zittles. That's to do with zits. 4 years old. Voodoo. Goat Song. Respect Chant. Blood Hooded Sweatshirt. A red hooded sweatshirt. Sorry.
You try it again, Boats?
Oh my word! I forgot that was in there.
I did figure it out how to do it.
I thought John Clem might have come up.
I did it on Raphael's stream, and oops, what is that?
That's inside the CD sleeve.
Oh, it looks like the Game of Life.
Yeah. He's got the goat in there and everything. Really funny. There's some cool pictures.
Oh yeah.
I bet that gets lost out of most of them.
Yeah, it's going back a few years. What year is this album? Hang on.
It's gotta be in the 80s.
Yeah, late 80s.
No, 97.
Oh wow.
I've got a couple of other albums. I couldn't find them with all my other CDs. I've got hundreds of CDs, hundreds. But just for the giggles of it, hang on, let's put that one back as normal. I mentioned him last time.
Uh-oh. I have a big...
Look like John Clem's type of CDs, they do. John Clem.
Yeah, handling swollen goods, look.
Okay.
Proper toilet humour. Shows you where my humour is, or where it was when I was younger. But the artwork is like really, really good.
Yeah, it is, isn't it?
Yeah.
I gotta remember to mark the stream, not for children.
Yeah.
Sparky's got both of them, he says.
Yeah. I had to order this one.
Is that his real name? Ivor Biggin?
No. I can't remember his real name. He even puts pictures like that in there, a dog trying to get off with a cat. It's like, what the hell? Crazy.
See, nowadays you'd have that big warning sticker on those.
Yeah, but you can change the sleeve. It's hilarious.
Oh, there's John Clem.
It's brilliant. I love it. It has got that warning. Advisory warning thing.
Oh boy.
But yeah, I love it.
I better wait 2 days to monetize this stream. If I have them check it, they'll never approve it.
Oh, I know. I got Raphael in trouble for playing music. You know what I played on the stream, or I tried to.
What's that?
Steely Dan Josie.
Ah, okay.
That was my dog's
that
name
way around.
that I put down. Her name was Josie.
I can't remember which way around I got to fold this. Hang on. No, that's wrong.
Home, so good. She's the pride of the neighborhood.
Hey, Rich.
Well, that's not good, John. Fatality wreck.
X-rated. Maybe I should make some Navy sailor rated.
Uh-oh.
There you go, because they had to be careful with their writing. You've got the Winkers song, misprint. Bras on 45, Hide the Sausage, rap version. I Have a Dog, his name is Rover. Halfway Up Virginia, which is a take on American country music. The Pussy song. Nobody does it. Right? Yeah, nobody does it like the Ukulele Man. Yeah, a Cockerel song. I've Parted, misprint. The Winkers Rock and Roll, misprint. Are Mice Electric. Hello My Baby. Winking Your Blues Away, misprint. I've Got a Monster. The Mallorca song. And the Charabanc Trip. Put that in wrong again. Hang on. That's got to be right. Yeah.
You see this, Ken?
Hold on. Oh, wow.
Oh, God, I bought this from Virgin Megastore. Luke, do you remember Virgin Megastore?
Yeah, I remember that. Yeah, I don't think I ever went to one, but I remember.
I gotta look that up.
Yeah, that's the cigar factory started during Nazi Germany. All prices include freedom.
Hang on, what year did I buy this? Oh my God, it's faded so badly. Yeah. 2005, £17.92p. No, hang on, no, that's not right. That's the time. £9.99. Yeah, you never hear of him now. I think if he came back, he'd be cancelled.
Pretty quickly.
It'd be on cable.
Hey, Ken.
Yo.
Here's a restaurant with my name on the River Jordan.
Oh, wow. It's nice.
Mm.
Isn't that crazy?
Mm.
It's all right, John. I've put the CDs away now.
Okay. All right. I'm gonna hit it, guys. It's been an hour and a half. I gotta get some work done. It's getting humid as hell out here. Really swampy, soupy.
I've got to go and get the Cortina and start doing this water pump. I can't be bothered to film it, so I'm not going to bother.
No, it's good.
Yeah, but it's video.
Probably Romanian.
I try and record a lot now. I can.
My UPS guy told me to try that recipe. He's Romanian.
All right, I'm gonna shut it off. I gotta head out.
So
I'll see all you guys later.
See you later.
See you later, guys.
Talk to you later, buddy.
Take care.